Hi guys, this is Bhaskar Berry. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And as part of this video, we're going to talk about Kafka Consumer Group. Basically, uh, consumer is the one which reads the data from the Kafka topic. Okay, so for the faster processing, we can use this way. And as a consumer, we can create assign different consumer to the same consumer group by giving the group ID as the same. Okay, so that let me show you it in the practical. Before that, you need to make sure that your logs are cleared, is empty if you're running in the previous videos. So before starting, I'm going to start the zookeeper as well as Kafka servers with for the running in multi-nodes brokers. I'll be enabling it. For to how to enable this, I have shown it in the previous video. You can just have a look at that. So to create a topic, let me start creating a topic here. I'm just starting the zookeeper here. Okay, zookeeper started. So let me start the broker one. So it has started. Let me open the another broker. Okay, the broker ID one has started. One more broker I'm going to start. So total 3 brokers I have started in my mission. I'm going to minimize this. So now I'll be starting the creating a topic with the partition S3 using this command. So I'm going to give as a partition number S3 here to make sure that the same has been created. Currently I'm seeing this error here. So if I Google it, it is saying that in the listener ports we need to change to this. So let's see if this works. Go to the config in the server.properties. So once you have saved this, I'm going to restart all the brokers. I'm just showing you the errors because so that even if you face similar kind of errors in your missions, you can, it will be helpful for you. So I'm keeping the error as well here in this video. Let me restart the brokers again. Before that, clear the logs. broker 0 has started. So broker 1 has started. So I have restarted all the brokers. So again I'm going to here and create a topic. Let me give the different name to topic here as cars 9, partitions 3, replication factors 1, bootstrap server as localhost 9092. Click enter. Okay, that's cool. This trick worked for me. So sometimes this trick may not work for you, but you can try out with other options which they have given here. But this one worked for me here, so that's well and good. So let's continue with the other demo. So here first I'm going to create consumer group using this one here. So I'm going to change the topic name as cars 9, and the group ID as given as group 1. Let me give group 2. Okay. So similarly I'm going to create um, one more instance for the consumer in the same name to read the top data. Okay. So basically we have now two consumers are listening to the same group. Okay. Now let's using the producer, let's publish some data to that Kafka cluster. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to minimize everything so that you can see how it is been loading. Consumer 1, consumer 2, this is the producer. So I'm going to load the data here. So both the data should read here. So I'm going to load the data using the producer to the Kafka cluster. Since I've created 3 partitions and 2 consumer, it should read the data from these partitions to the consumers in parallel. Just click enter. So you can see here the both consumers are reading it in parallel. Okay. So to know how many records were there and how it read in which group, so let's stop it and see here. So here we have 2000 messages, but here both read 2000 messages. Okay, so let's see the log how it has loaded there to analyze this offset values. So since we have given that these settings we have been provided in the configurations, so we have these logs here. So this is the partitions 0 1, and we have the log file here. So similarly we can't directly read this, so we have a different command here now. Go to the Windows folder, we have a Kafka dump log bash scripts. You can run that and check. So we need to provide that path. we have it as Kafka logs cars 91. Okay, click enter. So similarly we have for the Kafka logs 1, this is for 0th partition. Starting from the base offset 0 and load it to 261, and the next partition 262 to 524. Okay, similarly we have it here from 790 to 955 from the partition 2, and the next partition 0th partition, first partition, second partition. Okay, click on this. So you can see that the count has been 5 records, 955 and 524. Okay, if we sum it up, 580. So it's starting from 0. Probably I have I need to add one extra here, so it would be 2000 records exactly. Since the base offset is starting from 0, we need to include that as well. Okay, so the overall summary to this is overall summary for this is, when you're using consumer group, what you need to remember is each and every consumer can join the same group by giving the group IDs here, same group ID, and the maximum parallelism for a group is that the number of consumers in a group depends on the number of partitions. uh, Assuming that if you have 3 partitions and 4 consumers here, only 3 consumers will be occupied and the other one will be empty. If any one of the reading consumer uh, breaks or fails, the other consumer will picks up. And Kafka guarantees that a message is only read by a single consumer in that group. Okay, and to analyze this more, we can see it in the log as shown you here, um, using the Kafka dump log batch file. So you can see these offsets, and just remember that this base of offset starts from 0. So the count would be like 525, this one will be like 956, 520. So all the sum up of the records is like 2000 records, so it has loaded properly. So if you want to verify that, you can just go to the my source file. This is the data I have loaded, cars data. So you can see that we have 2000 records. So this 2000 records has been loaded parallelly into the consumer console consumers. Okay, thank you for watching. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel.